I'll just say this. I haven't played Mahjong since Friday, which might not seem like a long time, but in dog years, because I got that dog in me, it's a gazillion years. So I'm going to do a slash prediction. I also woke up at 6 a.m. today to travel. So the doubters might be feasting tonight, or this could be the greatest heist of all time by the believers. Luna Leaf, good tidings. Good tidings. Most of the time we call you the Joker, it's for a different reason. We live in a society. People are out here calling open cons in East 1 without a valid hand. We live in a society. Let's get into the, so while we're doing the Channel Points Casino, while everyone's moseying in, while everyone's got their drinks from the mini bar and getting seated live at the Apollo, let's jump into some Jade Room games and see how we do. Luna, if you're a doubter today, you know what? That's fair. The economy gives and takes. Ozanov, good tidings. Dropping it all on belief to redistribute my wealth. All right, folks. I just came back from the San Diego Zoo. How was the zoo? It was good. I really liked it. It was my first time at the San Diego Zoo. Now, I don't know what people, I don't know how to tell stories, okay? I don't even know how to tell jokes. Fine. He's finally admitted it. He doesn't know how to tell jokes. He tries really hard, though. And one day, I will tell the greatest joke of all time. I'll hit you with a Naruto Datebayo. Believe it. One day, I will tell the greatest joke of all time. One day, I will play the hand of God when it comes to comedy bits, okay? Great, good tidings. How is the zoo? I like the zoo. Here's the thing about the zoo, though, the San Diego Zoo specifically. They made that S way too big, man. They needed to chill. Like, it's like me playing Minecraft and trying to build a house. I'm just tacking on more birch wood. I got rooms on rooms. I don't even know what I'm doing with some of these rooms. Of course, I've got my furnace room. Of course, I've got my crafting room. Of course, I've got the bedroom. But it's way too many rooms. It's way too many rooms. The zoo is way too many things. It's a large zoo. It'll take you the entire day to actually go through it. The thing is about the zoo, okay? Hang on, what am I doing here? I don't really have a pair. I mean, that's kind of our pair, but like not really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. Or this could also be something. The zoo. Walking around the zoo and feeling my feet be the tiredest they've ever been. Great. Thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Feet talk is going to be a regular segment on the show now. Look, I don't decide. The invisible hand of capitalism decides. Sorry. You just got capitalismed. It's my new catchphrase. Walking around in the zoo, feeling my feet like the tiredest and most in pain they've ever been in my entire life. What am I, a Naruto villain in the village hidden in the rain? Feeling my feet that tired, it made me so regretful that I skipped leg day for like the last 7 years. You know what I mean? People say never skip leg day, and you're like, leg day. What are these jocks talking about? We can skip leg day. Come on, it's all fake news anyway, you know? You know how people talk about health and then you're like, it's fake news? Nah, dude, we all need to exercise so that we can walk around the zoo. Yawn Lance, thank you for the prime. Thank you. Subscribing to Veto Feet Time, capitalism goes so ways. Both ways, you're absolutely correct. Feet time is next. It's 86th off of the menu. No more feet time. Skip leg day and go straight to feet day. I mean, I would do that in a heartbeat. The thing is, are there any podiatrists in the chat right now? Do we got a podiatrist heavy community? Because I think there's something wrong with the way I walk. I genuinely think there's something wrong with the way I walk that's bad enough to the point where I'm like, I gotta go see another doctor. I've seen a podiatrist before. They gave me a fancy little insert to put in my shoes. I promptly lost that insert. I don't know how that's even possible, but I want to get another one. I don't know. Maybe just to feel the soft caress of a medical professional holding my feet. That's nice. How often do you get to experience that? But I think, I don't know. I had to sit down so much. I had to sit down so much at the zoo. It was also a hot summer day. Okay, it wasn't a summer day, but you know, it was a hot day at least. I'm not lying there. Moon Age Daydream, good tidings, good tidings. Congrats on the Bond outfit. Social workers and podiatrists. Honestly, that's the crowd that you want to be mingling in. That's absolutely the crowd that you want to be effing with. You sung try not to talk about feet challenge. I'll talk about some of the animals. There are some great animals, and animals have some great feet. See what I did there? I bent the rules a little bit. Society doesn't want me to talk about feet. They're limiting my bit rate on Twitch as we speak because I'm getting too close to the mother flipping truth, baby. I liked the animals a lot. What were my favorite animals? Everyone's gonna ask about my favorite animals. Okay, number one. Well, I'll tell you my number two first. See, this is good narrative foreshadowing. This is everyone's getting teased and whatnot right now. That one trans go, good tidings. My second favorite animal that we saw at the zoo was the baboon exhibit, okay? Not only because we played Trombone Champion and the baboon anthem was one of the songs in that game. It's because we saw something very, very special. It's because we saw something very, very special at the baboon exhibit. We saw a Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade of baboons. They were all chilling in one corner. Then one guy, the alpha, I'm assuming, I don't know. I mean, if it were me, I'm more likely to follow that baboon with the Sigma grind set. If you ask me personally, I'm not gonna just follow the guy with the most forearms. Who am I kidding? I probably do that. But all the baboons suddenly started going with their red butts all in a row towards the other side of the enclosure, and I was like, this is heaven on earth, folks. This is absolutely wonderful. This is unspeakably pog events right now. I just saw a parade of baboons. People pay good money for this. That's the Rizzler? Can you tell us the worst animal? The worst? No, come on. We can't be mean to the animals. We can't be mean to the animals. There's no worst animal at the zoo. There's no worst animal. They're all special in their own way. Although some of the birds really sucked. No, could you imagine? No, so the birds didn't suck. The birds were really, really cool too. But I felt bad because some of the birds were like tucked away in their own little enclosure, far, far away from the beaten path. And I was like, I don't like what you're throwing down right now because the birds here are never gonna get any attention whatsoever. Your son coming for his bird audience? Everyone at home who's watching the stream immediately drops their feed right now. Everyone at home who was previously enjoying their seeds and debris suddenly armed with pitchforks ready to storm the Twitch headquarters. Yusung is anti-bird. Birds aren't real. I'll just say that right now. I don't care who I offend. I just think that birds aren't real. Do your own research. Lock him up, etc., etc. All animatronics. Yeah, exactly. That, I don't know. There's some. I felt bad for some of the animals. Like the cheetah was just lying. You know what I mean? The cheetah was just lying down. I was a little scared at the zoo because I was like, dude, I hope these animals aren't sad. You know? I hope these animals aren't sad because if it seemed like a pretty ethical zoo, all things considered. Apparently, they only take animals that are like, you know, that couldn't hang in nature or whatever. Oh, this is the worst chase of all time. This is like a worst chase of all time. I think I throw this and sit in Domatan. Oh, he's spiced out of his freaking mind right now. I don't know why that worked. If we get a 5 of characters, I'll go sicko mode. No, absolutely not. But what do I throw now? I throw a 9? Oh my god, I throw a 9. It passes. And we get into Zuzzy for Earth in jail, but that's okay. We might have a chance to break out of Zuzzy for Earth in jail. And by that, I mean stay squarely in Zuzzy for Earth in jail. My mistake, folks. My mistake. But we can get out of here. Pink Moon Neko, good tidings, good tidings. The San Diego Zoo is like the nicest zoo. Okay, that's good. The nicest zoo in the world. Inside Suji. That's why. They threw a 9. They threw a 3. Couldn't get any more obvious. What am I saying? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I threw a 4 already. No, I didn't! But it's fine. It's absolutely fine, folks. I haven't played Mahjong in forever, and I'm so tired. A critter, good tidings. What's my favorite animal? Favorite animal, here we go. The hippos were my favorite. The hippos were my favorite. Why? It's because we got to see a very tender moment with the hippos, okay? The hippos were getting fed and cleaned, and it was very exciting. Okay, the hippos, when they were being fed, would just open their mouths real big. I'll give you a demonstration. And the zookeepers would put the lettuce and vegetables just in their mouths, and then they go, rah, rah, rah. But these hippos, like, eating is not their forte, right? Eating is not their forte. They're making a huge mess. Their mouths are so big, and yet they can't, like, chew the vegetables. So that was very cute. Hey, Andrew, good tidings, good tidings. Good demonstration. Thank you very much. I think so too. Sometimes everyone at home just might need a little visual aid to help them enjoy the stream to the fullest. Pure double sequence in hand now. Yo, let's go. And then one of the zookeepers, she was talking to the oh man, is this greed? No, that is greed. Oh my, this is the right move. Oh my god, I almost threw the 5. It's been so long, dude. Can we get a, oh, hang on. 1, 2, 3 Sanshokes is in the area right now. What are we, a Blackpink fan? 1, 2, 3 Sanshoku in the cards right now. Blackpink is in my area right now. I would also just call Ricci here if we'd get into a 4 of circles. Hippos famously hate to eat. I know. So anybody else grow up with starving hippos? That'll mess you up. That's how you raise a contrarian baby. Anyway, one of the zookeepers was talking to the hippos, and she was just going off. She was like, how's your day, etc., etc. You're a hippo. I'm not a hippo. I'm a human being. Oh! This is terrible, dude. I want to chase this so bad. Oh, I want to chase that so bad. I want to chase that so bad, and yet look at me being responsible. I should have thrown away the 2 and the 1. Could have gone for a 3, 4, 5 up in this MF. Shadow anime, good tidings. A hippo once swallowed a toddler whole and immediately spat him out. Okay, yeah, that owns. That absolutely owns. I'm assuming that toddlers don't taste very good. I don't know. I'm not trying to say that people should. Oh, good job, you son. Keep talking about it. Oh, are you implying that people should go out consuming toddlers? Of course not. Nah, Raid Shadow Legends is never gonna sponsor you now. It's all your fault. Not the veal of humans. I didn't know what veal was until it was too late. I was kind of on like, not necessarily a date, but I was like eating with a friend and their family, and I ordered the veal, and they're all like liberals, and it ruined my life because the waiter was like, who ordered the veal? And it was me, and I didn't know that the veal was a baby cow. I was a fool, folks. Okay, but that's how you learn that veal is, you know, a little baby cow, a cow that hasn't even had the chance to eat a toddler yet. You know what I mean? And the hippo, as it was being talked to, just stuck its head through the little fence, the giant little fence, and then got a little pat by the zookeeper, and then went back through the fence. It just wanted a little pet, and it was so effing endearing that I was like, I'm gonna remember this for the rest of my life. That hippo just shared a very tender moment with that human. Life is beautiful after all. Maybe it's not all people arguing on Reddit as to where's the best place to get an aftermarket Nintendo DS Lite. Maybe it's people exchanging thoughts and feelings and compassion with Mother Nature, you know? Don't hippos produce a red secretion that acts like a sunscreen? I think you're thinking of pasta sauce. I mean, I don't know much about anything, but I think you might be thinking about a nice pasta sauce. I think if you rub a nice like carbonara on your skin, it should be at least SPF 10. I mean, I wouldn't put it past it or anything. This is a weird hand, right? We've got an incredibly weird, extremely weird and incredibly close hand right now. Not gonna lie. A little marinara. That's lovely. Dude, the zoo was extortionist pricing, by the way. Every single meal, I was like, this better be going to the animals and not the shareholders. Every single meal, $20. You want a soda? $6. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, huh? You're gonna leave the zoo? You're gonna miss some more moments with the tender hippos? No, absolutely not. So fork over the $6, bozo, if you want one Coca-Cola. All 5 meals at the zoo. Anyway, Lightspeed Sloth, good tidings. Mahjongelian 3.0 plus 1.0, twice upon a time. How could you say something so controversial yet so brave? Okay, this is a really strange situation. I want to shoot for the moon and draw into a 4 of circles, right? 4 of circles would go delightfully hard here. We would, delightfully hard. What is this, a third date? We would be on a triple-sided weight for our pair, a 3, 6, or a 9. Anything else? Ooh, that is a spicy meatball. That is a spicy meatball. This might even be a Pinfu hand, folks. After all this time, it's Pinfu all along. Tectonic, good tidings. There are predatory prices, which is hilarious because there are no predators at the zoo. Am I right? Is anybody else talking about how messed up this is? What else was cool at the zoo? We saw a snake chilling. We saw a rattlesnake really close. That was honestly pretty cool. You don't get to see a rattlesnake that often, you know? Very cool and very illegal. Folks, many people are saying this. Chibli, stop, you sung. No one's referencing that anymore. Many people are saying that you've never seen a rattlesnake this close because he was basking in the sun. Olivia Munn. Chibli, Ripley, stop. It's a brain worm. I can't get it out. A crossword is gonna chase my Ricci, but I have the power of God on my side. God and good anecdotes from the zoo and a supportive stream community, only some of whom bet their life savings that I'm gonna get 4th this game. The snake was cool. The llamas were cool. The elephant. Oh, what the heck is going on here? 3 people calling Ricci. Everybody in this club calling Ricci. Right Lord emoting at the wazoo. You gotta love that. I'm about to deal in right here. Just kidding. I'm the greatest gamer alive. So, dude, this is the world's most Oh. It passed! This is the world's most responsible Ricci. Oh, Nar. Okay, that's hilariously safe somehow. Oh, Nor? Can I get an oh, Nor in chat if you're thinking to yourself, how could this possibly be? Ah! It's over. It's over. It's over. Like you're a piece of cabbage and I'm a hippo at the San Diego Zoo. It's over for you. It's absolutely freaking over for you. Oops. Who's in first now? Oh, it's still Left Lord? That's okay. We're a little bit closer though. We're a little bit closer. Mahjong Zhen, good tidings, good tidings. Anyway, how else was the zoo? The llamas were okay. They weren't doing anything special. The elephants, I unironically turned to Beth afterwards. We saw the elephants and I was like, those are very majestic. They're huge. They look like they got a lot of wisdom to share. It was very, very cool seeing the elephants. The lion wasn't doing that much. Oh, we saw a lot of capybaras. The capybaras, unbelievably cute. We don't have to mince words, right? They're the cutest animal. They're the cutest animal. All they were doing, they had like a large pile, a disorderly pile of grass, and they were just going. They were motionless. They're motionless the whole time, going munch, 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 munch on the grass. It was perfect. It was literally, this is what a capybara does in the wild, and this is what a capybara does at the zoo. It was perfect. Lions, especially the males, are really lazy. Somebody's gotta tell these lions to pull themselves up from the bootstraps to make something. Get on that hustle culture, baby. No, honestly, oh, dude, okay, we also saw the gorillas, but someone was showing the gorillas, some a-hole had an iPad at the zoo and was just playing Logan Paul and famous YouTubers. All I heard was that he was saying, I'm playing famous YouTubers. He was a grown adult man with 0 children, by the way. A grown adult man had an iPad at the zoo with the thing on the back of the iPad that's you can put your hand through it and it'll hold your iPad for you as if your hand, it was like an oven mitt. That's how essential of a tool it was. He was playing famous YouTubers for the gorillas. And I'm like, can you stop That's like the one remaining advantage of being a gorilla. It's that you don't have to be online. It's the, oh, you don't have to work on your brand, baby. Like, you can just be a gorilla. You can just be a gorilla. Do this occasionally, as we saw one gorilla do. It was incredibly special. It was absolutely lovely. And that's it. You don't have to know about capitalism. You don't have to know about anything. All you have to do is live a nice little gorilla life, and occasionally the zookeepers throw you food and you catch it and everyone applauds. That's a great life. You know how hard it is to stream? You know how hard I have to work to get applause? Here we go. Here's a joke. This is me at work. This is a joke. What did the zookeeper say when they were accused? This is the joke. Is this the joke? I'm using my joke voice. I'm using my joke cadence. Is this the joke? Obviously, this is the joke. What did the zookeeper say when they were accused of plagiarism? It doesn't start with why, it's what. You can't, everyone's saying why, but it's not. What did the zookeeper say when they were accused of plagiarism? I thought it was a copy pasta, not a capybara. What do we think about that, folks? What do we think about that? Has it redefined comedy? I mean, I'm not gonna say it hasn't. Girl Luigi, good tidings. Everyone in the chat, if you're just listening to the stream right now, if you're literally just an audio only Andy right now and you're listening to the stream, just know that everyone has erupted in laughter. Uproarious applause. You know what I mean? You ever see NASA when they landed on the moon? This is like 10 times what that is. This makes that look like a birthday at a Chuck E. Cheese by comparison, okay? No offense thrown to the one true mouse. You rolled a natural one? What? Brown and nerdy, good tidings? All right. Anyway, Tuesday. I came here and was immediately greeted with an out of context punchline. Well, now we have to write this wrong. What did the zookeeper say when they were accused of plagiarism? I thought it was a copy pasta, not a capybara. I've messed up. If only I didn't mess up the punchline. Then everyone would be uproariously applauding again. Okay. Anyway, that was what else did we see at the zoo? I'm trying to think. That was pretty much most of the zoo. Exorbitant prices. You know, we went on a Sunday and there were a lot of kids there. And that was a little interesting in the sense that, like, you just heard like screeching in the distance, and it was genuinely difficult whether or not it was a child doing that screeching or like a monkey or an animal. You know, that was kind of interesting. It's like, oh, maybe we're not so far away from our evolutionary line after all, because kids do be screaming, especially when their parents don't buy them the $30 you know, stuffed koala that they are dying for. So I think the next time we go, we should go on a school day. Sorry, you have to learn how to divide fractions. Me, I'm enjoying the Francois Langer monkeys. Those were also very cool. Beth is a big fan of the Francois Langer monkeys. We stayed there for a good bit. That was very nice. That was absolutely very nice. The African penguins, we were also chilling with the African penguins. That was nice. That was nice. This is a weird hand, right? We can all acknowledge that this hand is weird mode right now. That's why you go to the zoo with grandparents. That's very true. It was a good family place. But I will say this: some of those babies, they didn't know what was going on. You didn't have to take the baby here. You know what I mean? That baby comprehends nothing of what's happening. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I mean, that's one way to not have to get rid of the red 5, right? Am I right? Who's with me? Am I stuck in Zuzzy Ferritin jail? Oh, I threw a 1 of bamboo. Here's the thing though about Zuzzy Ferritin jail is that we can always get out just by drawing another, oh no, Freds. Oh no. Do I fold under the might of my rival? Yeah, I think I do. I mean, I could also throw the 6 of circles, but that's not that much better, right? But like sometimes the baby is too young to even recognize the animals. We walked past one set of parents and one of them said to the other, I don't think they're really getting it. They're just focused on their snack right now. And I was like, your baby is too young. I don't know how to tell you this. Your baby's too young for the zoo. They're just more focused on their applesauce packet than they are the surroundings around them. The zoo was cool though. You know what? Not to make it like all too real, all too fast. Dude, I hope kids of any income get to go to the zoo because that should be something. What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? Why did I do that? What did I? Oh my God. Half outside hand, just unbelievable naivety being on display right now. Ah! It was all calculated, my friends. It was all calculated. Some of those kids were too young. But I was like, hopefully kids of all income brackets get to go to the effing zoo. Do you know what I mean? Show me a 1 of circles or a 1 of characters. This hand would go so hard if we got red dragon half outside hand all out of nowhere. Never punished, or was it my true gamer instinct? Dude, this hand sucks. I'm throwing this. We can accept the Dora maybe, but if we get to pawn the 9s, I'm just going for the world's most baby hand of all time. Can I cheat this? No, that's an absolute disaster. Okay, that's painful. That's absolutely painful. What else was the zoo? We didn't ride the gondola. There was like a big gondola because I was too scared of heights. I got a frozen banana there as a little bit of a treat. Frozen banana was really nice. Was it $8? I don't want to answer this. I don't want to answer this without my lawyer present, okay? I did overspend on the frozen banana for sure. We didn't pack any snacks. We had no foresight going into it, you know? What are we, a move in Pokemon Silver that's largely useless? We had no foresight. This is it. This is what I've been dreaming for. This is exactly it. Show me that 9 of characters. Show me that 9 of characters. There must have been something else that we saw at the zoo. I'm trying to think. A lot of loud kids. I got some onion rings. That was cool. That wasn't really an exhibit though. You could pay extra to feed the giraffes. We did not realize that you had to pay extra to feed the giraffes, and so we did not get to feed any of the giraffes. That's okay. That's absolutely okay. Honestly, we saw some grisly scenes at the zoo as well. We saw a condor eating a dead bird carcass in an enclosure filled with other birds, and I was like, no, dude, no. Like, it was just too scary. You know what I mean? I need the animals to realize that they're on the clock right now and you're not allowed to do anything that reminds me of your natural habitat. Like, I'm so sorry, but you're an employee of the zoo. You gotta put on your suit and tie. You know what I mean? You're under the Justin Timberlake pledge. Nature's so metal. Oh, absolutely it is. This, I don't want to pawn this, man. This is my only pair. Cheating is a different story, but pawning in this economy, oh my God. Hang on. Headless shape? That face with no head? Nah, not worth it, Yusung. Not worth it. Oh, dude, I think this isn't that bad, right? This isn't that bad. Like a gazillion tiles get us into Tenpai right now. I usually hate throwing away my pair, but I think this is a situation where throwing that pair is actually okay. I'm trying to silence the animal's truth. All I'm saying is that, like, you know, if you're coughing a lot at the symphony, you gotta take that elsewhere. Oh God. Oh, this is Tenpai. It's like the worst Tenpai I've ever seen, but it is Tenpai. It is Tenpai, and we can draw into another little. We can draw into a shape that improves this muchly. You gotta take that elsewhere. You're doing a carnivorous act. You know what else was cool? I learned of the existence of a new animal. I learned of the existence of a new animal. It was kind of a mix between a dog and a cat, and I swear to God, mods, if anyone else says cat dog, you gotta ban them immediately. You gotta get them out of here. They're uncouth, okay? But this community does not. We're having a serious intellectual discussion right now. You can take your jokes, your little comments from the peanut gallery, and take those elsewhere. Take those to Ninja Stream or something. Man, this hand is both bad and awesome at the same time. Dog cat got him. All right, they honestly bent the rules in a way that where my hands are tied. What was I saying? I was yelling about something. This is one tile away from Tenpai. That's hilarious. This hand is awful. The new animal. It's a mix between a cat and a dog. It's called a fossa. Do you know what I'm talking about? Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Is it called like a fossa bear, or is it just a fossa? Like, is that just the name of the animal? Hey, or is it just the name of my favorite alt rock band? The way I'm fossa the people right now. Like foster the people, but fossa the people. Oh, these other animals with their little tails. They're hanging by these rails. This is a good stream. I don't know what to tell you. I don't want to call Ricci. Do I just do it to bully Right Lord? You're about to have the worst day of your life. Here you go. Oh, QB Rop. I literally said to Beth as after we walked past the Fossa exhibit, what was that animal's favorite genre of music? Fossa Nova. That's a great joke. That's fun for the whole family. That's absolutely freaking delightful. Okay, that's not necessarily a better weight, so I'm not too torn up about where I'm at right now. That maybe a little Suji trap. But we still inadvertent Suji trap has been set. That's kind of zuzzy. You know, we're playing with the powers of darkness right now. But we're also doing fine right now. Sure, Left Lord has a 10K lead on us, but we're sitting in the dealer seat, and look, I intend on keeping this dealer seat, okay? Dream Girl's voice, and I am telling you, I'm not going. I'm staying right here, and like a song in Dear Evan Hansen, your mom isn't going anywhere. I am your mom, and I am staying in the dealer seat. This is the weirdest stream that's ever happened. The fossa was cool. I didn't know that animal existed. Other animals that I didn't know really existed, I mean, I don't know. There was a gazillion birds. We saw a lot of birds of paradise, and no, I'm not talking about a Manadork in Magic the Gathering. See that? It's called being marketable. It's called knowing enough about the world that you can touch different fan bases. Phrasing, I don't know, a little bit awkward there. The cool thing about the aviary was that you can walk into the aviary and then like suddenly, oh my goodness gracious, Miss, thank you for the 60 months. Jeez Louise, thank you very, very kindly. That is amazing. I think that might be the oldest sub. I think 60, if not the oldest sub, tied for the oldest sub. So thank you very much. Can we get some psychological prisons? I mean, like, I know we usually welcome people into the stream with psychological prisons, but like, look, there's no way your intellect has remained intact if you've been watching this stream for 5 years. Surely your quality of life has gotten worse. Anyway, can someone please deal me my winning tile? We've even got a cute little Suji trap set and everything. Anyway. You can walk into the aviary. There's bird poop everywhere, but it's cool because like the birds don't care. They just fly past your head. It was very dangerous. Every so often you just hear vroom, and then like a bird would fly right by you. What's a Suji trap? Heisable. That's a great question. So Suji just means like, well, I don't know the direct translation, but for example, if I call Ricci and I throw a 5 of circles, it sends a signal to everyone at the table that because I called Ricci with a 5 of circles, I can't be waiting with a 3 of circles and a 4 of circles, right? I'd end up in Zuzzy Ferriton jail. And at the same time, I can't be waiting with a 6 of circles and a 7 of circles. So by that logic, The 2 and the 8 should be safe, right? This is a very haphazard explanation, but anyway, but you can also use this to set traps for other people. Like sometimes you call Ricci specifically throwing the 5 of circles, or so that your 1-3 of circles or your 7-9 of circles can succeed. Oishi, thank you for the 54 months. 54 months, come on, that's nothing. No, that's extremely kind of you. I greatly appreciate the support. It's very, very kind of you. If you want to learn more about Tsuji, I honestly recommend searching it on YouTube. You can search it. Crow_77 has a great video explaining it. And if you want to learn more, you can also Google Ricci Book 1. It's a free PDF online by our Saint Dana Chiba. Oh god, dude, this hand is so bad. Oh no. Left Lord's going for a flush in the circle suit. I mean, I don't love it, and I don't hate it either. Am I going for 7 pairs right now? Am I abandoning my sense of humanity and just going for 7 pairs? Surely not. Surely there's more to live for than a roll at 7 pairs. Uh-oh. I think this is okay. I think they're going for circle tiles. Is there a Ricci Book 2? Caramel Sunday, that's a great question. There isn't, but only because people are scared about the power that it could bring. You know what I mean? Tanya. We are Tanya dreamers. This is a Tanya dreaming kind of a moment, folks. This is Tanya. Now, what happens if Right Lord calls Ricci? Are we the saddest little guy of all time? Oh, absolutely we are. Absolutely we are. Am I also the saddest little guy of all time because the 3 of circles is impossible to throw right now? Because I don't want to deal into Left Lord's domain. Left Lord calling the domain expansion right now. You know what? A crossword winning isn't even that bad. We can still get into first place with like a mahjong. Yeah, that's also true. There's a lot of good people here that can offer advice. There's also a lot of strong players in the Discord, and the Discord specifically has a new channel for new player questions. With a mahjong? Wait, what did I say? What did I say? I love how he mahjonged all over the table. This is the worst starting hand I've ever seen. 6, 7. 7 orphans? I can't even put on a production of Annie with this, okay? I love it when I get a mahjong. I said mahjong instead of mangan. You can understand where my brain farted, okay? Beth and I also played a ton of Pokemon Go. We're getting really, really good at Pokemon Go. We defeated some gyms. We put our Pokemon to work so that they could earn us Poké Dollars. That was really cool. Did we catch anything special? Beth caught a shiny Vulpix just near the hotel. That was nuts. And then my Vulpix that I caught was not shiny at all. What a scam. So that was very cool. That was honestly very, very cool. We haven't done a raid. I haven't done a raid in forever. Unless it's Raid Shadow Legends, folks. That's right. Use promo code YU_S. No, I don't have a promo code yet. Why? Because I can't be bought, baby. I can't be. This is the worst hand I've ever played in Ricci Mojo. This is the cruelest game I've ever experienced. So what am I hoping? I'm hoping that Right Lord, I'm hoping that Right Lord runs off of Left Lord right now. I'm going for the half flush, aka huge folding. I'm huge folding right now. We can still get into first with a mahjong. Who amongst us doesn't dream about getting mahjongs in mahjong? I know what I said. We're playing a lot of Pokemon Go recently. Can we take an informal survey? 1 in chat if you're still playing Pokemon Go in the year of our Lord 2024. Because Beth and I are preparing #1 for Chansey Community Day, which is coming up. That's going to be a freaking hoot. I'm not going to lie to you there. That's going to be an absolute delight. 2, okay, it's all 2s. Ah! A crossload with the smallest win of all time, and you know what? We respect it. It doesn't change the world, but it changes everything for a crosslord. Semi-believers, I gotta hand it to you there. That was just a little warm-up game, by the way. That was just a little warm-up game. We still had, because 58% of you genuinely thought that I could win. And honestly, that is very heartening. That is very, very heartening. Exquisite indeed, folks. Exquisite gaming indeed. All right. Oh, we are about to strike it rich right now. We are about to strike it rich. Here we go. Oh, I'm so sorry, but if you got it, flaunt it. Look at this. Look at this. This is the equivalent of walking outside with a Gucci Hand scarf with a Gucci bag. Why didn't I just say bag? That's what they're most famous for. Run the Channel Points Casino back. Run the Channel Points Casino back. The bingo card only has a lot of coppers. You'll never catch me alive. And 1 purple bag. The purple bag is worth it. And the coppers aren't bad. Went from like 2.1 to 2.6. A Gucci pan flute. Exactly. All right, let's get back into the Jade Room, folks. Thanks for playing along. Let me open the door as well, because it's getting a little too hot and toasty right now. There it is. JP, good tidings. Shinzetsu Sen. I'm not sure if I got you with a good tidings, but I want to make sure everyone gets their money's worth. Good tidings. Moon Age Daydream. I think I said good tidings, and I'm not sure. I'm absolutely not sure. The travel, I'm telling you this out of order, but the travel to the zoo was another story. As soon as we landed in San Diego, we walked from the train station to our hotel. Oh, okay, this hand has the potential to change the world. Show me another Northwind, show me another Red Dragon. You show me your paycheck, I quit my job right now and I work for you. As soon as we got into San Diego, we cross our first crosswalk. Literally, someone almost hits us with their car. Like, they were genuinely not looking. They probably stopped 1 to 2 meters away from me, which, if you've never been hit by a car, which I haven't, thank the Lord, is way too, they just weren't looking. And so I pointed, they were looking at me like, what's the big idea? And I pointed at the crosswalk being like, we've got the right of way. And then this guy rolled down his window and said, what do you want to do about it? What happened to saying sorry, dude? What happened to saying sorry? Can't we all just do a little Justin Bieber? Is it too late now to say sorry? Because I'm missing more than just your body? You know what I mean? It was extremely rude. It's like winning with a Tanyao hand while someone's in Tenpai for 13 orphans. See what I did there? Related it back to Mahjong. This is the worst day of my life, by the way. A Crosslord, I don't think we're going to be able to win this hand, folks. 7 pairs, the worst 7 pairs of all time. Sounds like San Diego. Stragonina, that's not even the end of it. And first of all, why would anyone dare to roll down their window when they're talking to a guy as macho as me? Certainly not playing Pokemon Go with the other hand, as we were doing the crosswalk, by the way. What was I saying? Rudel, good tidings. No one in San Diego, I'm so sorry, but I have to speak my truth. No one in San Diego understands the concept of a crosswalk. People were risking their lives. Like in the Uber that we were in, like in the several Ubers that we took, people were just like almost dying left and right. San Diego, more like San Diego, go even when the traffic is coming towards you. An obligatory San Diego to the polls as well. Of course, you have to. You have to do that. Yep, San Diego to the polls. Genshin Impact Democracy. Of course. More like San Diego to the polls. Everyone has the same mind rot as the next person here in this stream, okay? We said San Diego and everyone was like San Diego to the polls. It's a Pavlovian reaction. It's beach culture. This is why people, like, you can't live a life without stress. There needs to be some stress in your life. Otherwise, you're going to die crossing the road in San Diego. I don't make the rules. I only tell it like it is, you know? Anything else? We went to this nice little restaurant. Beth knew of this restaurant by the water. A little cake by the ocean kind of a moment. I'm gonna huge fold here. Look, I don't want any trouble here. I'm just trying to get across the street right now. 6 of bamboo should be safe. Oh God, what am I doing? 1 of circles should also be safe. I don't really want to cut the door again, dude. I'm cutting the 1 of circles. Please don't get me with a Zuzzy 7 pairs or something. We went to a nice restaurant by the ocean. And it was cool because we got some ceviche there. And ceviche, I don't know if you know this. It's like raw seafood. Polish Spring, thank you for the follow. Good tidings. Ceviche is like raw seafood that's just like steeped in lemon juice. I believe. Whoa! Okay. Does this hand have the power to change the world? There's where all my north winds were, by the way. Reachy White Dragon? No, that hand is nothing. That's absolutely nothing. We're absolutely fine to see something like that. And so that was really, really good. That was really, really good. And then we got some scallops there. San Diego, I don't know if it's known for its seafood, but it's by the ocean. How bad could it be? So that was also pretty nice. Borat voice? No, I'm not gonna do the Borat voice, okay? Why? Because we're above that. We're above that, and I'm not gonna do it. But also, what did Borat say when someone drank his wine? That's my white. It's tricky. It's tricky. It's tricky being like a figurehead. What am I trying to say? What was the really silly thing that John McCain and Sarah Palin called themselves? Mavericks. It's tricky being a maverick. And no, I'm not talking about the basketball team. Oops. And no, I'm not talking about Dirk Nowitzki. Oh, don't know if he's on the Mavericks. Don't know if he's on the Mavericks. I do know that is a basketball player, though. I do know that is a basketball player. Got the reference right? He's doing it. This is what it's like being marketable. Hey, jocks, have a seat right there. Anybody else like a first down? Hey, I mean, I don't want to say nerds pejoratively, but hey, nerds, have a seat right there. Does anybody else like playing timeless mode in MTG Arena? This is what it's like. This is what it's like. Yusung thinks he's Tom Cruise over there. Hey, film heads, have a seat right there. Anyone else like Mission Impossible? This is... Everyone in chat right now is titillated. There's not a single circle in the Venn diagram of our community that isn't on their feet clapping at home right now. This is a weird hand, right? This is like a weird, bad hand. You know what would make this hand suddenly the greatest hand in the world? Is if we draw into a 2 of bamboo. 2 of bamboo would give us the Dora. 2 of bamboo would get us into Tempai for a lovely double-sided weight. I'm not gonna pawn the 7 of bamboo because then we're in a honky-tonky situation. I'm hooting and hollering. This is what I mean. This is absolutely what I mean. Okay, now we're waiting just for the Dora, which doesn't feel good, but it's okay, folks. It's okay. Any other travel stories? Not really. I mean, because of the landslide, Fleetwood Mac style, because of the landslide, both, oh, dude, the hotel was so bad. Oh my God. Okay. We get to the hotel after a long day of travel, by the way, okay? It's like 5 to 6 hours of travel. We get on a train, we stop at some place, we get on a bus, stop somewhere else, and then we get back on the train. The reason that the bus is a part of our journey is because there was a landslide. I guess God decided that Yusung was having too good of a life right now, struggling with depression and anxiety. Hey, here's a freaking landslide so that your travel day just gets utterly destroyed, and you have to pay $13 extra per ticket to rebook. Because why? Because our app is outdated. Because we got a stoned teenager in the year 2003 coding up the Amtrak app. I apologize. I went a little too hard there. I went a little too hard there. I apologize. I got a little too intense there. I got a little too intense. Anyway, after a long day of travel, we get to the hotel. So the person next to our hotel room is talking, and that's fine, right? This isn't literally 1984. We are not in a panopticon that has a noise ordinance, right? We're just hanging out. It's a hotel. It's a free country. They talk for 3 hours, non-stop, on the phone maybe. And at one point, I was so tired from the day of travel that I took a nap. And I don't know if you know this about me, but I never take naps. So I was like zonked out of my freaking mind, and the person behind just talked the whole time. I can't legally pawn this. This hand is god awful. I'm gonna pawn the second one because I can't resist. It was unbelievable. And then at nighttime, after we got back from the dinner, they were still talking, and now they were playing music, and it was like a trap beat. It was like a 5-second loop of a trap beat, and I swear, I felt trapped. I felt trapped in a hell of my own design, or like, you know, I felt like this is the worst day of my life, potentially. I'm just gonna throw out a 8 of bamboo, see what happens. We don't really have any safe tiles, so I don't really think that we should fold here. I think that we should just go for it. And you know, we called the, oh, what the heck? Oh, what the heck? This hand is suddenly good? Oh, what the heck? What is happening? What is happening? Right, Lord? Saki Gaming right now. Saki is the character. That's the protagonist. I have to do this, right? This is my safest tile. I mean, it's not a terminal. They could have a 1-3. Just throw the terminal, Yusung. What are you doing? You can still get into a fairly nice tempai here. I mean, I don't know. This is scary, folks. And we don't really have good tiles. Okay. I mean, come on. What are you gonna? Tonight we dine in hell, folks. Oh! China, good tidings. Oops. Oops. Pull up. Oh, yeah. Yeah. There has never been a moment where that is more required than right now. Always push, never fold. Exactly. Welcome to the stream. I'm never folding again. Guilty tiles have got no Tanya. Anyway, what was I saying? I was yelling. Dude, they were playing this like 5-second trap beat, and it was the worst thing I've ever heard in my entire life, okay? It was the worst thing I've ever heard. We called the hotel to be like, hey, we're about to go to bed. I know it's only 8:30 p.m. I understand that. I understand that other people have lives. Can we, you know, is there anything we can do? We're happy to move. We're happy to repack all of our things and move to another room, by the way. And they were like, we can send a warning. 30 minutes passed. There was no warning sent. There's no, because it was the same thing. They'd even started playing music louder, and the scent of marijuana was flowing like the Tigris and Euphrates through the entire room. We call back down. We ask very, very nicely. And luckily, the hotel changed our rooms. I was ready to go sicko mode, okay? I was ready to use all my powers, aka leave a strongly worded negative review. I was ready to go sicko mode and put the whole system on trial. You know what I mean? This hotel has got no, but it was okay. I mean, we got into another room, and then literally the shower like doesn't have hot water. The shower just like it was the most coy shower I've ever encountered in my entire life. Like, it's as if someone, like, personally controlled the temperature of the shower and was like, but how badly do you want hot water? Because it would go on and off constantly. On and off like an awfully hot coffee pot. I'm calling Ricci right now. I could have waited one turn, but I'm feeling the heat right now. Last round, we won against all circumstances. This is what we call riding the tile flow. Maybe they turned the music up after the warning. Dude, after we called to change our room, I think they heard us talking, because then they just started blasting music as loudly as possible. And we were like, oh, we're dealing with an actual child. That's okay. You know what I mean? Like, that's okay. But we don't have to be next to you. You know, like, they genuinely, like, turned up their JBL speaker to the absolute max. Not sponsored. So that was kind of shitty. We encountered a lot of shitty people, unfortunately. But you know what? That's okay. We moved into another room. That room didn't have hot water. We took 2 nights of, don't look at this. We took 2 nights of cold showers, but guess what? My vascular system is now juiced out of its gourd because it has to pump heat throughout my body. So that's A-okay in my book. Beth and I were talking about how the fact that, like, look, we were very, very kind. We we were only able to stay at this hotel because we got some points donated to us from Beth's parents. And so we were just saying to one another, like, this should be a nice hotel. And there were like shoe marks on both bathrooms as soon as we got into both rooms. And can I get a 1 in chat if you agree, 2 in chat if you disagree? Are there no more nice things in the world anymore unless you're like the 1%? Like, I think there's no more, like, I think things are just genuinely shitty now. Like, in a way that I'm not sure I can quantify, but it's like Beth and I have had the privilege of staying in 2 nice hotels, and neither of them were like nice. For the money that you spend, it should be better, but like everything's just like cutting corners so that the shareholders can reap the benefits. You know what I mean? Ay, ay, ay. So that was kind of a bummer. That was kind of a bummer. The hotel, though, they did give us free drink vouchers on the first day that we got there. The reason that I took a nap is because we split a beer that had 5% alcohol content at lunch, and I thought I was gonna die. I was so dehydrated afterwards. So yeah, that was part of the reason that I took a nap. Don't I play Ricci Mahjong to bring returns to your investors? You bet I do. Believers, you're eating good tonight. Left Lord, I honestly, maybe you had a hand that could change the world. Maybe you suddenly got into 10 byte for 13 orphans. I don't know. Maybe you're a paid actor. Check your PayPal, Kurolo. But thanks for letting me stay in the dealer seat. Would be a shame if I just kept racking up the dubs here. This hand is a-okay. I think I throw this because we're like 1, 2, 3, 4. Nah, dude, we don't have enough shapes in our hand. We gotta throw out the red dragon. Annie Face, thank you for the 9 months. Thank you. That's very, very kind of you. Thank you. I greatly appreciate the support. Isu Karisu Desu, thank you for the follow. Good tidings. Hope you're having a good night wherever you are. I mean, the 9 isn't really anything. I guess we could accept another 6 technically. That's the only benefit. But do we even need that? We're in first place right now. We don't need to stick out our neck for anything as uncouth as that. Now, there's a vague meme dream that is a Tanyao hand with this little setup that we got. Maybe a 5 of characters would definitely change my tune. We could chi, but you know what's even better than chiing? Lying in wait like a tiger in the forest. Anyway, that was the travel. It wasn't good. It wasn't good, but it was also okay. Here's a little life hack, by the way. Or no, we don't, in this channel, we don't say life hack, we say neat trick, because life hacks, you know, updo to the left, when does the narwhal bacon? It has some negative connotations. Here's a neat little trick, okay? Here's a neat little trick. If you are riding an Amtrak train, you might be inclined to get on the train and then just sit wherever. But if you keep walking to the furthest cart available, you might get a cart entirely to yourself, which is what Beth and I did for the first leg of the trip coming back. And honestly, that was nice just because like we didn't have to, I could openly talk about Pokemon Emerald without anyone listening, you know? Without fear of getting bullied. Lying in wait like a lion in an enclosure. Hey, does anybody else think that the zoo should be playing some Fossa Nova music? Oops. Sorry. What do I throw here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh god, all this is kind of awful. All this is kind of bad with it. I suppose the 3's already gone. Oh god, this is so bad. Maybe if we draw 4 of bamboo. 4 of bamboo would genuinely entice me to go all simples here. Plus, they're not gonna scoop your Pokemon strat. Exactly. They think, honestly, it's paid content. It's paid content. You should have to pay to get the advice that you should save your candies and Stardust to evolve your 4-star Pokemon. Am I right or am I right? Denying the public access to your super interesting monologues. Here's a joke for you. Speaking of opening monologues, did you hear about this one? Why was Britney Spears so good at League of Legends? 'Cause she was very toxic. She liked telling people to go kill themselves. Oh god. I mean, I'm talking about other people. Other people have said that to me in League of Legends. I'm not saying that I'm saying that to other people or that you should go say that to other people. Obviously not. Obviously not. I'm saying that this is what other people have said to me in League of Legends. Okay, what's going on here? Right Lord calling the Ricci as well. This is a terrible position for us. A crossover could also win here. Should have maybe just thrown the 8 of circles. I'm not sure if that's the right schmoove. Brand risk. So true. Say something that's good for the shareholders. Hey, does anybody else think that employees should be paid less and have less protections? Make sure to use my promo code for 30% off your grocery delivery service, by the way. Amadeus, welcome. You think that this whole system is rigged? I agree with you. Look at this. Left Lord winning this hand. What is this? Huh? Right when I was talking about it? Is this 4 concealed? Oh, no, it's not. Thank goodness. But this is still a pretty bonkers hand. And we're sitting as the dealer Z. No, Micah Moore. That's okay. We've come back from even worse deficits than this, Lord. Tell me how to say what? Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Hang on. This is not even. Oh no, it is good. It is good. It's half flush. It's half flush. Oh, lordy, they have tapes. This is half flush prevalent wind. But here's the thing about this. Sometimes this hand could have been nothing. Don't get too sauced up by the siren song of half flushes, okay? Don't get sauced up. Sometimes your half flush is literally only 2 Han, and then you're like, what are you doing? You're risking the family farm, sticking your neck out for 2 Han? No, absolutely not. Half flush, half outside hand, prevalent wind. I like the way you're thinking. Do we have one in chat if you're an investment banker at Goldman Sachs right now? Because I'm sensing some greed coming up right now. I'm sensing some greed. Okay, this is a weird situation that we've got going on. I could slam that con button at any moment. I'm not going to, okay? Why? Responsible gamer. Responsible Andy. If Right Lord, who looks like they're going... Oh... I need everyone to close their eyes for the next 3 minutes. I'm gonna need everyone to close their eyes for the next 3 minutes. Folks, I'm gonna need you to close your eyes for the next 3 minutes. It's beginning to look a lot like folding. Folding up a storm. I'm not pushing, dude. This is how we lose. This is how we deal into a Mongon here. This is how it all comes crashing down. You think, dude, I would look, I think I'd be a terrible parent, but do you know what I think I'd be good at? Being like, hey, if this car doesn't settle down, I'm turning us around. 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 Oh, what the F? 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 Am I drunk? Am I high? If we draw into a 3 of bamboo, okay, that's nothing. Go ahead, cry for me. Cry for me. Like Ariana Grande or a student at an improv class? Yes, and? Cry for me. Cry for me. I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. Oh, I'm so sorry. I can't hear you over the sound of all my points. I can't hear you over the sound of my golden parachute. Wolfpack, good tidings. Uh-oh. Do I cheat this? Yeah. I still think that we can get into Tenpai. I still think that we can get into Tenpai. And guess what? Everyone's like, no, my Gamora, no, my value, the south winds, they're all dripping down the drain. So be it. So be it. Let me? What is happening? All right, this is the worst day of my life. This is the worst day of my life. I knew that we had the other 3, by the way. I knew that we had the other 3, but now that I'm actually here, I'm like, this is the worst day of my life. What am I even doing? Maybe, dude, if we can manage to just draw nothing but safe tiles, this is why I do it. This is absolutely why I do it, by the way. If we can just get into Tenpai before the end of the game. This is genuinely my thinking. I promise. I know I tend to miss a lot of stuff in Riichi Mahjong. Oh, okay. I don't know what's safer, but I think the one of circles is safer. Or hashtag Suji Gaming. Okay, that should mean, yeah, they legally cannot be waiting with a 7-8 in their hand. That's terrible. That's terrible news bears for us. Oh, how wonderful. How absolutely delightful. Give me another. Can I get a reroll? Can I get a mulligan on this? I'll go down to 6. I'll go down to 6 right now. Give me a winning hand. Let me yoink this from somebody's cold, dead grasp. Okay. Okay. I can yoink right now. I can yoink. Anybody who up yoinking their worm right now? One in chat if you're up yoinking your worm. You're not waiting on another copy of the Dora. I don't believe in Harvey Dent. Left Lord is now waiting on the 4th copy of the Dora. Mark my words, no new taxes. No new tax. Oh, okay. I don't know. I'm scared of the Riichi as well. We got there. We slid into first base and we absolutely got there. Holy moly. This is how you play Mahjong, folks. This is how you play Mahjong. You got the whole society screaming at you to push that hand. Look at this. Believers, at the end of this game, when we're in first place, you're going to be laughing all the way to the bank. You're going to be laughing on the way to the bank. Another perfectly played hand. I was in control of that from the first draw, by the way. I literally could see all of that happening in my mind's eye. Don't pawn this. Oh my. And now look at this. Now we're in hell because we can no longer, we can't do anything with that. We literally have to keep the green dragon until the end of time. A crossword going for an obvious flush in either the bamboo or the circle tiles. All right, what was I saying? People are rude. People are rude. People are absolutely rude. Talking about the travel, there's no more nice places. Someone was smoking Mary Jane next to our room. Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. I learned that I'm scared of heights on this trip. Like, I'm more scared of heights than I initially thought. You know what I mean? We were on like the 10th floor of a hotel. Very lucky. We were moved to the 10th floor of a hotel. And one morning I wanted to open the window to see how how pog it was. How unbelievably effing pog it was. Outside, I believe. I just wanted to check how pog it was outside. And it was pretty pog. No, it wasn't that cold at all. But I had to open the window on the 10th floor. Dude, my palms got so sweaty. Vomit on my sweater already. Mom's spaghetti. My palms got very sweaty. I guess I'm more scared of heights than I originally let on. Or than I originally thought. You know? A crossword on tilt? I mean, a crossword probably just has a flush in the bamboo suit. We have to be a little bit careful once they start throwing bamboo. Luckily, that hasn't happened yet. And I'm telling you right now, I'm not going. This is the stupidest thing I've ever done, folks. This is the stupidest thing I've ever done. And yet, look at me schmoof. My favorite part of the movie was when he said, "It's stupid time," and then proceeded to stupid all over everybody. You know that if a crossword can't use the green dragon, they're going to be throwing the green dragons later in the game. So that is one way that we could get this hand into the end zone. I would love to see, okay, this is honestly a little insulting right now. We have to get rid of our bamboo tiles. How can I put this in a way that the kids are going to understand? ASAP Rocky, okay? We got to get rid of our bamboo tiles ASAP Rocky. This is, oh no. Okay, a crossword finally throwing some honor tiles. That's a terrible sign. That means that a crossword has got some shapes in their hand, like a geometry teacher ready to bust out a pop quiz. It's a very spooky, scary moment. Do we want to risk it all, though? Do we want to risk it all? Oh, I'm thinking I want to risk it all. No, I don't. Oh, yes, I do. Absolutely, I do. I was never scared. The momentary pause in my voice, the lilt, the little quiver in my confidence. That's not anything, okay? That's just me getting ready to win. That's just me getting ready to hit that Ron button. me visualizing the red pixels in my mind. But anyway, I will say this. The me Amadeus. Okay, this is now Avengers Infinity spicy, because we might end up in Zuzzy Furriton jail here. There's a 5 of bamboo. That's omega interesting. Super Mario Maker interesting, but there's a red dragon. Now they could be waiting on the 5 of bamboo. They could be waiting on the 9 of bamboo. Wow. So they were on a single tile wait for a while, and they literally just swapped to the 9 of bamboo. Let's go. The first shower when you get home, holy moly, that hits. The first shower when you get home after a long trip, there's no sweeter feeling in the world. You're washing off all the grime of being at the zoo from rolling around in the dirt with all the animals. It's perfect. It's absolutely delightful. I'm still on my BS, by the way. The entire trip... Am I a menace to society? I was throwing out lowball offers on Nintendo DS Lites on eBay. Ugh. Why? I want to tinker with a Nintendo DS, but I don't want to pay $500 for a Nintendo DS. Oh, what? Oh, Crosslord! Can you stop? Can you stop? You're being a menace right now. You're distracting other people. You're preventing them from playing the game. You're being a menace right now. Anyway, how was the trip overall? It was good. I mean, can I ask for some advice? I know I like to be in the flow. I like to be in control of the conversation. You know what I mean? I like to, people look to me as like a conversational Sully, you know? Without me, we'd be landing in the river. This is so stupid and untrue. Honestly, I steal a lot of jokes from the chat. So let's not read too closely into what I'm saying right now. A nice little pinfoo situation, a little pinfooation, if you will, folks. Okay, a crossword going for a flush in the circle tiles. This is the worst day of my life. Can I get rid of the 6? Because your 6 is on my lips. Say pass. How do you not get super tired on a vacation? I think it's maybe impossible if you're doing like 10 hours of train/bus travel in 2 days. But how do you do it? Because honestly, like 2 nights ago, I was so like, or excuse me, 1 night ago, I was so tired that I was like gonna scream in the shower from how exhausted I was after the zoo. I was unbelievably tired. It was nuts. Super tired, I can see, but super salad is so true. Coffee? Rosie or Gravy, you're telling me to inject some Kaveve into my veins? Remember that? Remember Kaveve? Sorry, it's so... 4 people, at least 4 people turned the stream off just then. And I don't blame them. I absolutely don't blame them. Here's a little treat for everyone that stuck it out. Here's a little treat for everyone that stuck it out. Oh, hang on. I have to fold right now. Here's a little joke. Here's a little joke. What did the barista wear to a semi-formal dance? Frappuccino pants. It's a little treat for everyone who stuck it out. Aren't you? One in chat if you're glad that you didn't turn the stream off when I was talking about Cafefe. This is it. This is it. This is it. It's all ones. I'm telling you right now. Kanashia, oh my god, I'm vomiting right now. Jason, man, I almost got fired from my job. I laughed so hard at the office. Squubby, oh my god. Could you warn me next time? I'm driving and I don't want to be a danger to the road. Yawn Lance. I'm screaming right now. I'm screaming the loudest I've ever screamed. I want my money back. Is what someone would say is if they were dissatisfied. And no one's ever been dissatisfied. Unless you're my sexual partner. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. All right, here we go. What is this hand? I mean, we got a pair of the prevalent wins. That's nice, you know? Just a nice sight to see. Not gonna lie to you there. Oh, how lovely. A perfect little, oh, you know, some wines go good with some meals. This is perfect. You know what I mean? Oh my. Folks, am I inside the Matrix right now? Am I inside the Matrix? This is perfect draw after perfect draw. Holy moly. I mean, I think I throw this because now a gazillion and a half tiles get us into Tenpai. We just need to draw anything around this 7 or around this 7, and we're made in the shade, baby. When I even keep the door at a time like, oh, I'm a sick freak. Look at how sick I am. Single tile away. I get into oh! He's unstoppable, folks. He's absolutely unstoppable. That's just unlucky by Right Lord, right? Right Lord is trying to mount epic comeback up dudes to the left. Not today. Not today. Sorry. I'm LeBron James at the net. You're not getting one over me. I'm like LeBron James with low self-confidence though. I'm like, maybe I'll block you if I can do it today. Also, can we do a little toot-toot? A little toot-tooting of my own horn right now? 7K followers on Twitch. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. That is greatly appreciated. That is honestly amazing. So I just want to extend a very very sincere thank you for that. Why don't you do cosplay for us? The cosplay is like $140, dude. The cosplay is so expensive, man. It's unbelievable. This is another joke. For everyone who stuck it out, here's a little treat. Here's a little treat. Here's a little treat. Like a cat getting a little piece of salami as a treat. Also, I don't know if that's actually safe for cats. Why was the podiatrist, who's a doctor specializing in feet stuff, don't give your cat salami. Okay, thank you. Why was the podiatrist collecting so many royalty checks? Because they were featured on so many bangers. Am I looking forward to anything? I might go to a mahjong, mahjong, Jesus Christ. Yeah, a mahjong the gathering. I might go to the next, I think it's this coming weekend. I might go to a Magic the Gathering pre-release. There's a new set coming out. I don't know. Might throw some hands. Might try to game with the best of them. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. And either way, I'm winning BO3s like it's nobody's business. Okay? Playing Boros aggro with the best of them. That's I'm looking forward to. Dude, Pokemon Go Community Day is coming up. And I know we're all laughing together. Pokemon Go to the polls. Ha 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 ha. Pure straight. Pure straight. Reward me with another drawing of the Dora. I mean, this is so greedy. This is so greedy. Why did I do that? Am I still in Tenpai? If I still get to be in Tenpai if I draw something here. We no longer get Pinfu, but we at least open the chance for a pure straight. It's not bad. Have I tried Digimon TCG? JP, no. But if it's a good TCG, I'm gonna be honest. It's an uphill battle because I only watched a little Digimon when I was a young warthog when I was growing up. But if it's a good TCG, the mechanics are the most important thing to me in the world. Power World Go? No, you don't understand. Pokemon Go is like Power World Go, but without guns. Hopefully the kids can understand what I mean by that. Ricci. This is the worst Ricci I've ever seen, and yet we must, right? Yet we must? Okay, here we go. I mean, this is fine. Left Lord, I mean, we gotta stop Left Lord from their reign of terror, right? Left Lord is maybe gonna rack up some dubs here in South 3. Let's just squash that little dream right in the bud and collect these winnings here. Left Lord, if you want to hang with the best of them, you're gonna have to throw some extremely dangereux tiles, and I don't think you got that in you. I don't think you got that dog in you. Will you cosplay Massacre Girl on a Leash by Aurelia? Honestly, I wish. Honestly, I wish. I really like doing the cosplay. I really, really liked it. Can I be honest? And this might turn some people off. This is the truth. And I don't know if there's a nice way to say this. I liked the attention. That's it. That's it. I know, like, no one, everyone is on Instagram, and it's like, oh, no, I don't care. I don't care. Oh, yeah, I don't care. I don't care. I'm so ironic, and I listen to Fleet Foxes. I don't care. I don't care. I care. I care about the attention. I absolutely cared about the attention. It was a nice little, you know, it was a nice little bandage to the old self-esteem. Was it a fix? Absolutely not. In fact, it might have dug me even deeper, because now I'm reliant on the opinions of others. However, was it nice? Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. All cosplayers love attention. That's true. I mean, I don't know if that's true. I mean, I think some people are just doing it because they want to, like, strut their, like, technical know-how in costume making, right? Don't deal into Left Lord, please. Dude, we're gaming right now. It's kind of amazing that Left Lord has not won this hand. I think they might have chased with, like, a close rate or something bad. I really want to see what they're waiting with. They called it responsible Ricci. I called it responsible Ricci. We're all gaming right now. We're all betting in the stock market, but it's from our 401ks. This is our Roth IRAs. I'm not sure, but it's responsible. It's responsible gaming. We are responsible dreamers. We don't take the big of risks. Anything else that I'm looking forward to? No more parties in LA. You know what I mean? Like a Kanye song. No more parties in LA. I don't really want to do anything anymore. I think I've had too many trips lately. What am I? Taking every single pill at Coachella, baby? I've had too many trips lately, and I'm over it. I'm over it. I don't want to do anything anymore. All I want to do is have some fun, is call a Ron, and I've got a feeling I'm not the only one. All I want to do is spend 3 hours following a step-by-step guide in Pokemon Emerald in doing arbitrary code execution, okay? This is why people hate video games. They're the ultimate male power fantasy. I understand, but I literally want to be seated in a dark room, and I don't want anything to touch my spiritual bubble, and all I want to be doing is do it like extremely niche stuff in Pokemon Emerald. That's it. That's my platonic ideal right now. I just want to organize my puzzle pieces. I've always said this, and I'm not saying that I'm like a modern day Socrates, but is anybody else asking why? I'm not saying I'm like a modern day Socrates. Socrates nuts. Okay, fair enough. We were all thinking it. We were all thinking it. But I think that, like, organizing the puzzle is doing the puzzle. I think that's pretty deep. I know other people are like, oh, Yusung, I'm not old enough to understand what you mean by that. One day you might understand that organizing the puzzle is actually doing the puzzle. Okay, fake condescending bit aside, have you ever tried a sensory deprivation tank? Lightspeed Slot, this is an incredible question. First of all, a sensory deprivation tank. What am I? In a big sleeping bag? This is the worst day of my life. I thought I could riff a joke. I was feeling so confident. Mods disable the clips right now. This one's not going on YouTube. This one's not going on YouTube. Mods disable clips. If anyone clips this, you can feel free to ban them. I'm scared of sensory deprivation tanks. I'm too scared. I'm scared I might have a panic attack in one of them. I'm very scared of what it might do to me. But I also think that it could be very, very relaxing because of my, I honestly think I have some tendencies that are a little neurodivergent in the sense that, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm just gonna go. This is the worst decision of my life. Why did I do that? Just throw the red dragon, man. Now what's gonna be your pair, huh? What's gonna be your pair in this hand? Tell me that. Tell me that. I have some neurodivergent tendencies, and I think, like, sounds affect me a lot, way more than they should, honestly. And you're asking yourself, oh, Yusung, is it because you're too much of an audiophile? Is it because you're too much of a sexy musician type? Maybe. But I also think that I just get too affected by things. So I might love being in a sensory deprivation tank. But I also have a feeling that sensory deprivation tanks are like, I could deal. Prevalent Wind, Red 5 Dora. Okay, that's okay. It's not good. It's not good, but it's okay. I feel like they'll charge you prices that are like the San Diego Zoo. You know what I mean? Like, you want to enjoy my little tank? Got a $800. And meanwhile, I'm over here lowballing people on eBay for Nintendo DS Lite systems. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But just because I have tinnitus and I feel like it would be excruciating. Yeah, there's a lot of factors that I honestly haven't considered about the sensory deprivation tanks. I think I watched a so there's like this guy on Vice News. This is like 6 years ago when Vice was doing like really, really cool stuff. Or when they had the money to be doing really cool stuff. There was this guy on Vice that had a whole like segment about just getting as high as possible on different drugs. And one of them was like, I think this is why I watched this stuff on the sensory deprivation tanks. One of these episodes was like him trying to get like really fucked up in a sensory deprivation tank. And it was just really, really funny to witness because like that's not the aim of it at all. But you could tell he was like, you know, he was calculating with thinking like, oh yeah, that if I do this one, it'll be even darker. I'll float even longer. What if I go 8 hours in one of these? Think of how fricked up that's gonna get me, you know? And there's honestly something very charming about that too. Why not go for a 3DS? Hey, Andrew, I still want the functionality of being able to play my GBA games. Unless I'm mistaken and a 3DS can play that. And if so, holy moly, have I been wasting my time? Have I been wasting my time? Also, you think I'm locked in here with you? You're locked in here with me. You don't get to get out of this game willy-nilly. I'm about to end your entire flippin' career. I do want to play Emerald on the DS. Remember when Vice sent a guy to the Westminster Dog Show on Molly? Honestly, first things first. Second things first. Second things second, that's journalism. This is gaming, folks. This is genuinely gaming. If we don't win this hand, it is a crime against humanity. If we don't win this hand, it is the whole system is rigged against us. I don't know how to tell you anything otherwise. This should be safe. We're Suji gaming for a Crosslord. Please. That one hurt. This one really hurt. We needed that one hand and we were out of there. We needed one hand and we were genuinely out of there. That's okay. Sometimes South 4, it is what it is, baby. I almost paid out the first place believers. That's how delusional I am. I wanted to believe for a second longer. The Elo's looking healthy though. I'm not gonna lie, the Elo's looking healthy. It's looking swole right now. If only you can imagine. But it's in a little bit of a sensory deprivation tank, so I can't show you right now. Okay, I'm gonna go pee. I'm gonna go piss girl really quickly. Peeing very strongly, the darkness awaits. That's a perfect message. I'm gonna be right back and we're gonna do one last game, okay? We're gonna do one last game. He's back, folks. Guess what? No piss on the shorts. He's absolutely cracked. We're run the channel points casino one last time. Rest in world peace. Good tidings. Good tidings. Here we go. Oh, no hide. What was everyone talking about? I want to know. Are we sharing gossip right now? We dropping some hot goss? Prove it? I don't know if you can see the... Unless you have a 1440p monitor minimum, you're not going to be able to see my shorts and whether or not they have piss on them. This one's not going to YouTube. Come on. I can't start a video like that. What? Okay, we need a new rule. When I load into the games, we cannot talk. We have to talk about something normal when I'm loading into the games, okay? That is unacceptable, man. I use aim assist to pee. Honestly, I like to download the new software update. I'd also like to use a little bit of a an aim assist. I'm splashing all over. I'm splashing all over the place. The water at the hotel toilet, by the way. Hey, Yusung, first time here. Are you always like this? I don't know, dude. Everyone here can answer that question a little bit more honestly than I can. But the toilet at the hotel was too low or something, and every time I peed, it would splash to the floor. It was uncouth and unacceptable. It was not okay, folks. It was not okay. And I'm not gonna like kneel to pee. Excuse me? I'm not gonna kneel to Grass Tyson in order to pee. And every time we kiss, I swear I could fly. I don't know. It was not okay. The toilet was too damn low. And the rent is too damn high. Just sit to pee? But what about all that wasted time? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 3, 4. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. And then we still got 2 pairs. This is a great turn of events, folks. Our crossroad is living in hell right now. They've already thrown 2 Dora. I don't really understand what's going on there, but that's okay. That's okay. You don't normally kneel? Okay, I'll tell you how I pee. At home, I strip naked. I kneel on the ground. I rest the goods on the toilet seat, and I let it rip, baby. Can you tell that I've already decided in my mind that this one's not going to YouTube? Like, there's no way this game goes to YouTube. There's absolutely no way. You and me both, brother. Atelier Zeno, good tidings. Ame Panchi, good tidings. 1 foot up on the cistern. Oh, I didn't realize we have high society folk in here. Where do you put your monocle when you go to the bathroom? Justice Wargrave, good tidings. Hope you get a Yakuman on this one. Oishi, you're betting on me getting 4th. But honestly, that might be the right way to play the odds, because this is life is pain. Life is absolutely pain right now. Are you seeing this, Mr. Krabs? Across there with the young Ricci. That's fine. We can still maybe chase this. Can I chi this? A Tribe Called Quest. Can I kick this? Sure. I'll chi this, and we can maybe flirt with the idea. Give it a little side eye. We can flirt with the idea of all simples, or just flirt with the idea of getting into Tenpai by the end of the night. Now this is a weird situation. I think I would chi up the 2 of bamboo as well. Okay, this is Tenpai, but like I don't really want to go for that, man. Oh, dude! Where's my car? I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm too scared. I'm absolutely too scared. Apple's Dragon, good tidings, good tidings. What do you think is your weirdest habit? My weirdest habit? I mean, I guess you could say all of my OCD is like a weird habit. Like, why do you have to wash your hands so much? I don't know, dude. I'm scared of germs. I'm scared of germs, man. That's why I can't watch some of the biggest streamers in the world, because I'm scared of germs. Absolutely. How do I know about the War of the Jungle clip? Secondhand knowledge, baby. Someone else had to tell me about it. I think, what is my actual weirdest habit? I don't know. I think that, I mean, this is gross. I don't know if I should be telling you this because of, I mean, am I an NPR host? I mean, I don't know if I should tell you this. I don't know if I should tell you this. But this is like gross. Can I get a 1 in chat? Can I get a 1 in chat if you promise that you won't leave once I tell you this? It's a little gross. Also, I paid out the dealer penalty there. Okay, it's all 1s. It's all 1s. I don't believe some of the 2s. I think those are facetious 2s. It's all ones. Sometimes when I have a stuffy nose, a finger might find its way in there. That was the worst way I could have said that. That was the worst way I could have said that. That was someone scrubbed that from my memory. That was the weirdest way to phrase that. A finger might find its way in. What am I? Gross? Where the stylus is gone? Come on, that's uncalled for. That's genuinely uncalled for. How dare you? I'm gonna hit you with I'm gonna go all the way to how dare you. The Nintendo DS stylus has only been in my rear, okay? The fingers are squarely in the nose section right now. What happened to us, man? English major moment? Not all English majors pick their nose. It's like how not all rectangles are squares, but all squares... Wait, all squares are rectangles? Is that true? Then what's the point of being a rectangle? Whoa. How does that go? In 1942, Columbus sailed the ocean blue? Is that it? Hang on, what am I doing here? Do I pawn this? For the world's worst all simples? Nah, dude, I'm going for something zuzzy here. Give me that pure double sequence. Give me something to write home about. Call me son one more time! Okay, right, let's gonna sumo. This game was a mistake. This game was a mistake. Wait till you hear about rhombuses. Are rhombuses squares? No way. What is it? Not all rectangles are squares. That is true. Some rectangles are fucked up, okay? Some rectangles are way too long and way too, short. Not all rectangles are squares. But are all squares rectangles? But what is a rectangle if not a square? Someone actually explain this to me or I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna scream in 5 seconds unless someone explains this to me. Squares are rhombuses, but not all rhombuses are squares. Okay, but isn't a rhombus just a square that you turn a little bit? A square is a rectangle whose sides are all equal length. Okay, I guess I'm okay with that. Ready for the scream? I did it. That's so fricked up. Math has got to figure itself out, dude. That's way too many like ifs, ands, or buts. Ethorks, good tidings. That's messed up. What's the weirdest math fact that you know? Okay, there's this one equation. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but there's this one equation in math where like there's a bunch of shit on it, okay? And I mean that like kindly, and I mean that like non-facetious. I don't know what I'm doing with this yet. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Royal with cheese. Thank you for the follow. There's this one equation in math that's just like got nonsense all over it, okay? And it's got like, what is this, dude? What is this? What is this? What is this? Could someone get me out of this prison, please? My pure double sequence. Dude, I think I tunneled way too hard for pure double sequence here. I think I tunneled way too hard for pure double sequence. Left Lord's got something cooking if they're willing to discard the door too. You throw like E in there, you throw pi in there, you might even throw I in there, which is the square root of -1, and it ends up being like a number. Do you know what I will be so amazed if you know what equation I'm talking about. A crossroads doing a half flush. Can we fold this hand? Can we all just look around at each other and agree that this hand is going nowhere fast? It is a 7 pairs hand, folks. It is now a 7 pairs hand. It is E raised to I times pi equals -1. It's Euler's formula. Oh my god, we did it. Justice Wargrave, thank you for the 2 months of Prime. I sincerely apologize for the nonsense that you were sifting through. Thank you, thank you. Euler's formula. Why was the mathematician, this is a joke, this is a fun joke, this is a fun and festive joke. What was the mathematician's favorite holiday? Christmas, for all the Eulertide. It's pronounced like Oilers. Okay. Why did the mathematician like big pickup trucks? Because they liked big Oilers. I'm just gonna read some messages from chat right now. X Solace, oh my god, he saved that joke. Fluffletown, I'm crying right now. I can't believe he saved that joke. Oh my god. Oishi, thank god I'm a mod. I remember why I signed up to be a part of this community. Like the hockey team. Honestly, the society's too fricked up right now. You know what I mean? Oilers, Eulers, we can't even agree on that. How are we supposed to vote for a president if we're all so polarized like this? Man, this sure is a stream. Is this? I hope this isn't the worst stream. I hope it's at least an okay stream. So this is the zuzziest 7 pairs hand I've ever seen, right? It's like a pretty zuzzy 7 pairs, all things considered. This is a good stream. All right, we did it. We absolutely did it. Yusung, why are you being so needy with it? I'm not being needy with it, okay? It's called living with your heart on your sleeve. It's called being like a dream catcher, floating in the wind, letting other people's emotions and your own pass through you. We go to the polls to vote a president. Extremely true. And we Pokemon go to the polls because we heard that there was a raid there happening. Dirty, disgusting. This is a filthy little Ricci. We need to be punished, okay? This is a great Ricci, folks. This is an absolutely unbelievable Ricci. Ricci, 7 pairs. We can sumo, we can hit 2 Oradora. You know somebody's about to drop that Southwind. Like the Southwind is an illicit drug at Coachella, baby. Who else dabbing after they vote? Hey kids, anyone else hyped AF to participate in democracy? Teacher trying to motivate the seniors to go vote this year. Oops. Show me 2 aura. Nope. Okay, that's okay. Show me 1 aura. That's literally impossible with this hand. That's only that's okay though. That's okay. Honestly, we needed that. We were falling a little bit far behind. Did we deal into Right Lord a few rounds ago? I'm not sure. I think that was last game, but they were playing like someone was sitting with the same character or something. Come on. What is this, man? What is this? This is a really bad starting grip. Okay, for real, I spit my drink with that dab. I apologize. Anyone else flirting? Anyone else flirting right now? Who's smiling with their eyes right now? Anyone else flirting with the idea of a half flush in the bamboo suit, or is it just me? Is it just me? The possibility of this? Folding hand, I'm always flirting. Some people have got that vibe. I don't know. I would say like, I maybe have that vibe because of my inherent charisma. 1 in chat if that's true. It's all ones. If you're listening to the stream, it's all ones right now. If you were rolling a D&D character, if you were rolling a D&D character and you only got 1 natural 20 as you were designing your character, like what would you prefer to be your strongest stat? Oh my god, it actually is all ones, but nobody's gonna believe me. This is a real boy who cried wolf situation. Luck? Oh, luck is... Okay, you got me there. But that's like wishing for more wishes at a genie. That's extremely well played. I'm not gonna lie to you there. Like I'm a show with Tim Roth. Charisma, like gets you anywhere though, right? Like you could theoretically run for president if you roll a natural 20 with charisma. Piss? You're not gonna roll a natural 20 and piss. It's not... Wizards of the Coast did not design Dungeons and Dragons with a piss category in mind unless I missed something after like the 4th edition. Wisdom. Honestly, wisdom could also open a lot of doors for you. Hey, you shouldn't eat that. You're lactose intolerant and you don't have a lactate on you. Oh my. Okay, a crossover with the con into Ricci. I hate that. Can we just be honest with one another? And I'm just gonna tell you how much I hate that right now. Yeah, we're gonna Omega Fold out of this situation. The good news here is that we have a million, I'm even gonna go so far as to say bazillion safe tiles. I hope that Right Lord or Left Lord can pull this one out and we don't deal into something just like utterly vicious from a cross sword. Lock picking opens a lot of doors. /r/unethical life tips, anyone? I like the fish Ricci stick. One of these days, maybe when I hit Saint or something. Oh, that's a good motivator. Maybe if I hit Saint tier, I can finally use my points to unlock the baguette skin of the Ricci stick. Oh, thank you, Left Lord. Thank you for getting us out of there. Not too many Dora. Ah! Okay, that's bad. That's bad news, Bears. But at least, oh no, that was the dealer. Oh my God. Okay, I mean, I would never celebrate someone else's suffering, but that didn't turn out that bad. It could have gone a lot worse for us. Gary Giax would let me roll for piss. Giax D's nuts. You can't get me that easily. I wasn't born yesterday. Hey, silly, loved by Humi. Good tidings, good tidings. You want to hear something silly? Here's something silly. Why was the fish so popular on Twitch? Because they were always going upstream. That's silliness. You don't even know. You couldn't even handle me at my silliest. You can't handle the truth. Me at my most silly. I'll give you a little taste. Ready? Blah blah blah. You can't handle. You honestly, if I did that all the time, your mind would explode. It's why I have to wear these ankle weights as a reminder that I can't ever use my full power. That was a good one. Thank you. But it's just like too much of a good thing can overwhelm someone, you know? I've lost a lot of good friends to that. No, don't try to make it sincere, Yusung. You're just being a little stinker right now. Bonkus Maximus, never do that again. Blah, blah, blah. I can't be caged. I can't be caged. I'm sorry. I might die. Oh, okay. Hang on. Okay. I read the first message, did that, and then I read the second message. I would never push someone towards the infinite abyss, you know? You're so random. Glomps, Rar, XD, Lightspeed Sloth. How could you, honestly? How could you? Anyone else glomping their worm right now? That sounds awful. That sounds awful, folks. I'm not doing it, dude. You can't make me. You can't make me. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Yusung, what is this hand gonna be then? I don't know, dude. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna draw into another 5 of circles right now, and it's about to be the greatest day of my life. Please, I beg of you. Please, I beg of you. Oh my God. We have no safe tiles anymore. What do we have though? Green Dragon, Dora, Red 5. But it's like the worst hand I've ever seen. Show me a 6 of circles or a 4 of circles. Either would I would be much more comfortable throwing a 2 of circles than. That's okay. That's not even that bad. That's not even that bad. We like a Jay-Z song. We brush that dirt off our shoulders. We get right back in the zone. Auto zone. I mean, I'm not throwing the Red 5. What do you want me to do? Are we gonna deal in? Oh, thank you. Oh my God. Okay. This one might be a little bit of a streamer luck moment. This might be a little bit of a streamer luck moment, folks. It's also scary to throw the 2 of circles, right? The 4 could come from a 3-4-4 shape. Okay, at this point, I guess I'm a little bit thankful. I guess I'm a little bit thankful that we're drawing safe tiles and not more dangerous tiles like the 8 of characters. Anyone else glomp a worm up there when their nose is stuffy? Valkyrie Light, thank you for the prime. Thank you for the 9 months. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. That is very kind of you. Thank you. Greatly appreciate it. There is an 8 of circles. Okay. Maybe someone... Now, there's a lot of 4s on the board right now. Just took out Tomato Town. Oh, lordy. It's spicy. Right Lord saw their moment and they went for it. I respect that. I absolutely respect that. Also, by the way, I'll do a little plug right now. Look. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what we're gonna do on today's Wednesday stream. This week's Wednesday stream. Okay, the window is wide open for this week's stream. But on Friday we're gonna be playing some Nancy Drew, an exclamation mark YouTube. If you want to find some new YouTube videos Monday through Friday, and I post these stream highlights on Saturdays and Sundays if you miss the stream for whatever reason. I'm about to poop myself right now. This hand is absolutely amazing. This hand is. In the arms of the Dora, Mongon as the dealer. This is an amazing. Show me the red 5, just because. Just because. Like we're a Greendale commercial from that one season 3 episode. Just because. Here we go. Here we go. Get absolutely glomped on. I just glomped your entire existence into me. Nah. This is you just got destroyed. I'm so sorry. But look at this. Look at how many tears I might cry for you. Wow. It's 0. It's 0 tears right now. Why? I'm a cold-blooded killer. Wolfpack Eric, thank you for the prime. Thank you, thank you. Love by Humi. What's the general feeling people have about 3-player? I think 3-player is fun. I think that like it's its own skill set for sure. But I also think that I focus on 4-player because it's what like M League is in, you know? It's what the pros do. What that pro do, by the way. But I don't know why that's important to me. I feel like the 4-player is like the quote-unquote vanilla way to play this. And I'm loving life playing the vanilla style, you know? It's a lot quicker. And if you're playing IRL, it's a lot easier to amass 3 people to play a little Sanma game, a little 3-player game. The difference between having 2 friends and 3 friends is huge. Let's just be honest right there, okay? I would much rather try to corral people together for a quick 3-player game than a 4-player game. Are you kidding? I have to make 3 friends? I have to learn 3 people's last names and know their interests? No, absolutely not. No, thank you. I'm gonna continue watching VTubers. Thank you very much. I'll keep the 3, I guess. If we draw into a 4, it's pretty poggers. But maybe we're in first place by a pretty large margin right now. Homie, that was terrible. But we're in first place by a pretty large margin. I'm gonna wait 1 turn before calling the Ricci. I'm gonna wait 1 turn before calling the Ricci. Aladdin voice, 1 turn before I call Ricci. Any Aladdin heads in chat right now? Who up collecting their Funko Pops of Aladdin? Okay, I'll stop. I'll absolutely stop. I'll still call Ricci here just to make people think that I improved my hand and that my weight could be good. Aladdin the GOAT? Don't you dare close your eyes. Honestly, that's a good motto for the stream as well. Don't you dare close this tab. He is calling a Ricci. Paper Tiger, exactly. Rar XD. Okay, this is good news bears for us. Left Lord, for some ungodly reason, maybe they just have a good hand. They threw out a 4 of characters. So a 7. Oh. Evil. Evil. Folks, we're Maleficent gaming right now. Here's my best Maleficent impression from Kingdom Hearts. Ha 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 ha. Okay, I don't have a Maleficent in me. But that's the only way you learn if you can do impressions or not. You gotta try. Left Lord is feeding. They're intentionally feeding. Check your PayPal after the game for some rewards. Just kidding, or am I? Who else? Up funking till they pop. So true. Can I ask something? For people that collect Funko Pops, do you keep them sealed, right? Or, I don't know, do you buy like your own containers? I'm gonna be honest, I like collectibles, right? I don't know why I draw the line at like Funko Pops, because I guess it's hard to play with Funko Pops. You know what I mean? Like, I think the reason that trading cards are so fun is because you can play with the cards. And that's like a whole experience, you know? But the Funko Pops, like, because they look bad? What the hell? Store them in jars? Oh, you mean to tell me that I should be putting my Funko Pops in jars of my own bathwater? No, see, I added the bathwater part. I don't know why I did. I don't know why I added the bathwater part, but I did. I absolutely did. My friend's husband has a storage unit for his Funko Pops. Mommy doesn't know daddy's getting hot with his Funko Pops, doing something unholy. Okay, that one hilariously actually worked. I don't know. I don't know why that is, but it's absolutely true. The bathwater is a de-escalation. Collecting Funko Pops is not perverse. I like how they look. I don't have any, but I like how they look. I just don't like that you have to use your imagination to play with them. You know what I mean? Like, there should be a way to do battle with Funko Pops, or to like upload them online, and then like you can do something online with them. This is an anti-imagination stream. Anyone who's a free thinker, get out of this stream right now. The Panopticon sees all. Bro reinventing Webkins. Anybody else doing that one Neopets platformer with the dragon and the sword? Or just me? I just like getting the ones of characters I like. You know, when I was working in an office, there was one person that had Funko Pops of the Golden Girls. And I was like, that's awesome. Because they are real people. They're not even from an anime or anything. And the fact that you have them is absolutely incredible. I don't have that many tiles to fold with, but I think I'm going to try to huge fold just until the day that I die, probably. I like things that you can play with as collectibles. I mean, the thing about Pokemon cards is that like that was the one game that I actually like. You know, for all my dad did that I wasn't a huge fan of, he did learn how to play the Pokemon TCG so that we could play the Pokemon TCG together. That was pretty hype. That was hype as hell, man. Do we have balanced decks against one another? I'm honestly not sure. I hope they were. I absolutely hope they were, but I'm not sure. All of the characters I like get $500 figures that sell out immediately. There's Funko Pops that go for $500. Are you kidding me? Is that what I should be lowballing people on eBay for? Holy guacamole. Okay. This is a scary situation. Right Lord has called Ricci, obvi, but Left Lord isn't just going to roll over and die. I think they're going to go for this hand. How is there not a fold emote in this chat? Wolfpack Eric, that is an incredible suggestion. Can someone drop that in the Discord so I don't immediately forget it after this stream? I got the memory of a goldfish, and no, not the snack that smiles back. Honestly, no one deserves my smile. Here's a little scowl. What do we think about that? Trying to break into the scowl influencer game. That's not real. Okay, what do I do here? This is a terrible situation for your boy. Oh, no, dude. Okay, it passed, but I'm really scared right now. Anybody else scared with their worm right now? That's an emote now. That's so mean. Sorry. But sometimes you can't, I'm not just a smile dispenser. You know what I mean? You think I've got the facial equivalent of the devil's lettuce? Absolutely not. Oh! Okay, how do we do this? Because this hand has value. I mean, hashtag all hands have value. But this hand genuinely has value. Pinfu. Oh my god, our worst shape just got figured out. This is a certified Pinfu gaming moment here, folks. This is unbelievably good. If we can just get into Tenpai, I will scream. I will scream very, very loud. Vivian Westwind out of nowhere with an office chair. Goldfish actually have really good memory. Okay, I did not know that. I absolutely did not know that. The one trick scientists don't want you to know, goldfish actually have good memories. Hey, what was the, I have a really good joke, but I need a little help, okay? What? Here's a really good joke. Oh. Okay, here it is. I think I got it. This one is genuinely a good joke. All the jokes that you've heard from me up until this point are dirt. They are useless. They are the worst jokes you don't even have to think about them anymore, okay? What? This joke is gonna knock your effing socks off. What was the hippocampus's favorite song from the movie Cats? Memory. It's memory. I'm not seeing a lot of activity in the chat right now. I think I might be dropping frames or something. I don't know. I think my internet might be lagging a little bit. Say the jokes again. I put my socks on. What was the hippocampus's favorite? Am I about to deal into the biggest half flush of my entire effing life? Oh my god. Because I was so focused on my memory joke. Oh, Jesus Christ, you son, get your head in the game. What was the hippocampus's favorite song from the musical Cats? Memories. That's truth right there. That's humor. That is grace. That is dignity. +2, the socks are off now. Exactly. If the socks are rocking, don't come a knocking. Can we please do something with this hand? There's also the vague possibility of like a 1, 2, 3 or a 2, 3, 4 Sanshokes. Can we get some Sanshokes up in here? Okay. Right, Lord, at least they don't have the Dora, but if they're going for a half flush, which I think they are, I think this means that their hand is ready, but their weights probably aren't very good. So we need to, whoa! Never mind. This is very scary now, folks. This is very spooky scary. They just threw a 3. I think they have a 3, 3, 4 shape. They're waiting on a 2, 5. I don't know. Let's just hope that we don't draw into any more circle tiles. That'd be amazing. They're not going for a half outside hand. They've discarded far too many terminals and other suits to do that. This is even fine. This is fine even. Sir Toasty! Welcome, welcome. Hope the shiny hunting question mark went well. Welcome, welcome. We're playing a little Ricci Mahjong right now. If you wanna learn how to play the devil's chess, you can do exclamation mark Mahjong. If I got a little cute little tutorial if you wanna see what it's all about. If you wanna see why this game has taken so many people's souls. 50-10 Shaman, no shinies yet. Does anybody else think that Shaman is more of a shyman right now? That's the type of humor that you can expect on this channel. Nothing more than that. I'm just gonna tell you, there's nothing more than that right now. Okay, what happens here? We try to get into Tenpai, but I don't know if it's gonna be possible, folks. We might just have to huge fold right on out of here. I know that's not what people are gonna be happy about. I know people aren't gonna be stoked out of their flippin' minds for that, but I think a crossword had a double-sided weight. A very responsible Ricci, you know what? It moves the game along like an all-American reject song, and I'm not gonna be sad about that. I'm not gonna be sad about that at all. I gotta eat dinner eventually. Is this getting the YouTube cut? Hey, Andrew, I'm not sure if this is gonna make it to the YouTubes. I did say some like horrible incendiary stuff at the start of this. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're one tile away from a pure straight. Okay. That's kind of, I mean, it's kind of interesting to me. I'm not going to lie to you. The pure straight is kind of interesting to me. Full flush me, you know you want to. You know, I always got a devil on my shoulder telling me to go for the full flush. All greens in the bamboo. But I got an angel on my shoulder telling me that I got a fiduciary responsibility to the believers to hold it down. To not go completely sicko mode. And to remember my 3 Ds. Defense. Dennis. And D's nuts. Okay, whatever. Just we gotta balance offense and defense. I really thought I was gonna find something while I was talking. I didn't end up finding anything. We don't need the 3. Usually the 3 is good, and if we draw the 2, we can accept the Dora, which is the 1. Nar, absolutely not. Why? We're sitting in first place. We got an embarrassment of riches right now. Okay, we don't need any of that. This is bad, dude. Oh, is this good or is this bad or is this good? Or is this my favorite indie alt band? The way this is bad, not good. Toad Pirate, thanks for the gifted sub to Sir Toasty T. By the way, if there's any Pokemon heads in chat, because I know we've talked about Pokemon a lot today, please go check out Toasty's channel. It's very parasocial of me, but I quite enjoy it. The YouTube content is also out of this world. So that's genuinely, I've genuinely, I'm a big fan. So thank you for the raid. Can we win this hand though? Can we do it to him though? D's nuts, dental care, disaster. Exactly. Defense, Dora, and disaster. Flirting with disaster? Who are you? My ex-wife? Don't have an ex-wife. I'm not trying to make light of that situation. Can I just pinfu this noise? Oh, evil. Anyone else? Upbeat a little. Oh, my sweet lost little lamb. My sweet lost little lamb. Did you think you were gonna win that one? Sorry. I'm about to glomp all over you. Sorry. Someone said glomp earlier. And now I can't get it out of my head, and it might be my entire personality right now. Perrywink, thank you for the follow. Good tidings. The zuzziest 7 pairs of all time. Oh, folks, this is 7 pairs, right? This is 7 layers, 7 pairs. Get glomped, idiot. Exactly. Look, we don't have any official merch designs, but I'm telling you right now, Get Glomped Idiot is on there. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. We are gaming right now. I don't know if I've ever gamed this hard, folks. Time to bet the family farm indeed. Please, let me sniff at Tenpai. If we can wait on an honor tile, I think we call Ricci because other people are going to want to play safe, right? I mean, I don't know. Maybe the dealer feels like they can't, they don't have enough opportunity to play safe. You know what? That's fair. That's absolutely fair. I'm going to play the odds a little bit. I'm going to play the odds. There's already 1 green dragon discarded, 1 red dragon. I don't love the idea of hanging on to them until the day I die. Here we go. Here we go. For all of you doubters who have staked your family farm on this, the cows are not going to come home this year, okay? The cows are going to be mooing and murring in someone else's pasture. Your princess is in another castle. Dude, Mario really got the short end of the stick. Do you think Mario... Can I get a 1 in chat if you think Mario is capitalist propaganda? Can I just get a 1 in chat? Because it's like... Mario did the job. He went to the castle. And then at the end, it's like... Oh, hey, Mario. I'm gonna need you to stay a little late tonight. The shareholders need their annual returns. You think you could do that for us, Mario? Okay. Yeah, that'd be great. Oh, what? Oh, we can't right now. Oh, I'm so sorry. The company just can't give a raise right now. I'm so sorry. All right. Right Lord's gonna call a Ricci. I don't really believe in Harvey Dent. I don't really believe in Harvey Dent. But we have no safe tiles. We do. We have inside Suji to that 1-1-1-7. So we're schmoovin' right now, folks. We're absolutely schmoovin'. I'm gonna fold here if we have to. I'm gonna fold if we have to. I don't want to get slurped into oblivion. Mario is independently wealthy from his doctor practice. But how does the mushroom make you feel? Mario's got a background in psychology. I have a brother, complex too. Is this racist? Is this racist? Oh no. Oh no. No, that's Luigi. That's Mario, dude. If you close your eyes and listen to that, that's Mario. This is not a safe space for Italian people. No, this obviously is. Can I please get into Tenpai? Okay, a crossroad doesn't want to roll over and die either. Honestly, trying to deal into a crossroad would be the greatest schmoove here. I mean, maybe not for me, but it might be an okay decision. You've heard of okay computer, but okay decision? It might be more likely than you think. Can we hear Peter Griffin as an Italian? Lowish. A caricature. One of these is actually gonna be racist. One of these is actually gonna be racist. 4 Dora, 7 pairs. Yeah, but we're already in first place. And I don't even call Ricci here. I just wait to end someone's entire existence. And also, by the way, you're gonna hate this. Everyone in chat is gonna hate this right now. Everyone better behave or I'm turning this car around. I might genuinely still fold here. Why? Because it's the right thing to do. Like the Frey said, sometimes the hardest thing and the right thing are the same. And the Frey has literally never been wrong. You are right. I hate it. Sorry. Oopsie poopsie. Am I about to infuriate everyone by le epic winning? Southwind? Okay, we're gaming. I have a feeling that Right Lord's waiting on 2 and 5. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. I mean, I didn't even fold in that, but like I was going to fold if I drew something scary. And you know what? Everyone here would have loved it. Gaslight, 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 gaslight. Everyone here would have flippin' loved it. Why is no one happy that we're in first place right now? Why is no one happy that the believers aren't even happy? Choose outcome, first place. We're gaming, folks. That's gonna be it for today's stream. Exclamation mark YouTube if you want YouTube videos on the daily, okay? Mahjong content on the daily, some stream highlights on Saturdays and Sundays, but new videos Monday through Friday. Exclamation mark Discord if you want to join us there, okay? If you want to learn how to play this game or if you just want to hang out. Perry Wink, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the psychological prison that is this stream. Rival Roman, thank you for the follow as well. That's very kind of you. Good tidings, good tidings. We're gonna be back Wednesday and Friday at 4 p.m. PST. I don't know what we're gonna be doing on Wednesday. It's gonna be Zuzzy though. It's gonna make you lose your mind. Friday is Nancy Drew. If you never dropped acid before, don't worry. You don't have to. Just come by for Nancy Drew. You're gonna lose it. You're gonna lose it, okay? It's gonna do for today's stream. Please take care of yourself and be kind to yourself, okay? I'll see you in the Discord immediately. Tude Pirate, Rosie O'Gravy, Woodman, Owishi, Life Zero, Mozart's Goats, Moon Age Daydream, Hazanov, Perrywink, Martian Marmalade, Lightspeed Sloth, Bonkus Maximus, Ame Panchi, QB Rop, Dodo Sec, Ghost Punk, Lolbet, Jace, Ellie, Squubby, Vita Miru, Tuesday, Tude Pirate, Cardinal Fool, Justice Wargrave, Love by Humi. If I'm missing anyone, I'm just scared that I'm saying someone twice. I probably shouldn't do that. Wolfpack Eric. I'll see you in the Discord immediately, okay? Hey, Andrew. Bye, Luna Leaf. Bye.